Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? But with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers, a network of 130 million of them, in fact. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills, and did I say job title? See how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Introducing Oakley Meta Vanguard, the new performance AI glasses designed for athletes. With hands-free capture on an action-ready ultra-wide camera, powerful open-ear speakers, and built-in Meta AI that syncs with your Garmin devices for real-time insights while you train. Take your performance to the next level with Oakley Meta Vanguard. Athletic intelligence is here. Learn more on meta.com.
Meet the computer you can talk to. With Copilot on Windows, working, creating, and collaborating is as easy as talking. Got writer's block? Share your screen with Copilot Vision to help spark inspiration, and use Copilot Voice to have a conversation and brainstorm ideas. Or maybe you need some tech help. With Copilot Vision, Copilot sees what you see. Let Copilot talk you through step-by-step guidance so you can master new apps, games, and skills faster. Try now at windows.com/Copilot.
Knowing that you can deal with people in the room gives you a big confidence. Make gifting easy with Benson Clegg. Handcrafted cufflinks, luxury accessories, and a proper British style. Trusted since the 1930s by royalty. Get 15% off with code KARATE15, exclusively for Anxious Black Belt podcast listeners. Shop now at bensonandclegg.com. Welcome to Anxious Black Belt, podcast that focuses on karate, mental health, and everything in between. In this episode, we're going to focus on building confidence. This is a part 5 of a series on benefits of Karate 2, well-being, and mental health. And we went through challenges, we went through control failure, we went through the community, and now is time to look at the confidence. So people who lacking in a confidence usually are kind of withdrawn, timid, hidden, don't want to upset anybody. You can pick them on the streets. When we're going in a shopping center, you see the people kind of trying to hide. They bounce around other people, don't go straight. They are pushed over by everybody. And naturally, as animals, we sense that weakness or lack of confidence. And those people more likely going to be picked on in school, in work, on the street, being attacked, being mugged, because they look like an easy victim. Going into martial arts, karate, BJJ, Muay Thai, whatever, is building you up, gives you that confidence. And there's no better feeling that stepping somewhere in, looking around, and you know that you can deal with most of the people. And I don't mean that in a negative way, that you're going in there and you're going to be bullying and picking on other people, but you are confident in your abilities, and you can stand the ground, and you're not going to be pushed over. And if it comes to it, you can fight for yourself, for your family, for your friends. You are a confident, strong person. And martial arts build that in through the physical training, through the mental conditioning, through those failures, challenges, and the community. People surrounding you who are confident inject that part into you. If you've got a confident friends and you're training the same like them, you can stand up to them, your confidence is growing. Through the hardship of training, you starting to believe in yourself that you couldn't do 10 push-ups a week ago, you can do 10 push-ups now. This is an improvement. This is something that gives you a very clear message about your progressions. You're getting physically stronger. You go out there, you fight, you might lose on the first few months, you've been beaten, you get the hits, you're losing, you've been thrown, you've been on the floor, it's hard, you want to give up, you want to cry, but then within a year, you're starting to win with some people. You're starting to be not so tired on the floor. You're starting to pull some throws under the pressure. And you can start seeing that those challenges and those previous failures build confidence in you, that you can step out there on the mat, have fun, do it training safely, but you're not anymore on the bottom of the chain. I know it's very difficult for people to see, and I'm kind of suffering for that as well in my BJJ training. I am training only once a week, so my progression is much slower than the people who join in the same time as I did, and they training 4 times a week. I'm on the end of the food chain. I'm being tapped out all the time by everybody, and I don't feel my progression. And it's very difficult to kind of self-assess. Everything changes when somebody else comes to the gym. When somebody new comes in who is just starting, you can see how much you have progressed, and those moments build your confidence a lot. So through the martial arts training, we are slowly, step by step, kick by kick, throw by throw, building that confidence. It might take some time to notice, but it is there. And people looking back after 5 years of training went through the half of the grading system. They are, let's say, on green belt for us, whatever it is for your system or style. Those people should be able to handle yourself, and slowly you can see them changing. When we're going somewhere to the town, you've seen they first they've been like, oh, I don't want to upset anybody, I don't want to move, and now they're going straight, confident, and meaningful, purposeful, so they stop being pushovers. And this is the feedback we're getting from the students, that one of our students said that for the first time he was comfortable going around and knowing that he can handle himself and feeling more confident and relaxed. And people who are not confident in themselves, they're living in a stress. They quite often are able to explode for things, because it's that's building, that pressure is building and boiling inside, and it needs to have a release. It needs to explode. When you go into the club, you've got that regular release of the negativity, stress, or whatever on the pads, on the sparring, on the throws, on the groundwork, whatever you do, that tiredness kicks in and allows you to relax. And more relaxed you are, the less explosive you are. You know your value. You know that you've done the work. You can fight with people. You can win with people. It's okay to lose. There is no embarrassment. So you can go out there and do stuff without being fearful or self-sabotaging yourself, because you build in the dojo that value of your hard work, and whatever you put in martial arts, you're getting that back in a form of confidence. Today, very short one. I think it ties up nicely to all the other elements of our why karate presentation I'm doing usually on a Karate for Mental Health workshops, and for different organizations when we're applying for funding to support those classes, where we can build the group, can build the confidence, overcome the challenges, learn from the failures. And I think this is something that it's a huge benefit of a karate and other martial arts to community, and I hope that more people in the future will realize that, and we're gonna have more abilities to recommend the martial arts to each person. For example, in a GP surgery, when you're gonna come in, you can have a prescription of going to a martial arts club and try this to build your confidence, deal with your mental health, deal with your physical health, improve yourself on all fronts in a supportive community. If you would like to support the channel, best way to do it is to either listen to another podcast, watch it on YouTube, share with your friends. If you would like to support the Karate for Mental Health CIC, grabbing their merchandise is the best option. Go to the Karate for Mental Health CIC website, to the shop, grab something, or maybe support them with donation. And they're providing a free classes for people with mental health and disabilities, physical disabilities, where they can come for free and build that confidence through a decent training.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Find the biggest voices in sports on the Sports Social Podcast Network.
This winter's Ashes series is lining up to be one of the most exciting in a generation. Get all the latest reaction immediately after all 5 of the test matches on the Wisden Cricket Weekly podcast with myself, Gaz Rana, and former England cricketer Mark Butcher. Search Wisden Cricket Weekly podcast and listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Sports Social Podcast Network.